Warning! The following SquadCast may be deemed inappropriate for younger audiences and or viewers who are easily offended. If you are one of the above, do what you want because we don't give a fuck. Enjoy the episode.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the SquadCast. We got a couple members here that aren't normally a part of this thing. They'll introduce themselves just here in a second. You'll notice they're the two right over here. Anyways, I'm the Delta BB. He's broken, but that is tall ass leprechaun. He's working on fixing his mic right now. I got you, bro. Oh, Tater. What we got over there? Who's the last one? Come on, my kangaroo friend. My name's Matt. My name's Matt. That was his impersonation of a southern dialect. All right, guys. Believe it or not, I don't have to say who wants to go first. I don't have to say who has the topic. Oh, fucking no topic having ass Polly over there is going first tonight. You know. You know how he is. What are we talking about? Baby back here? Hell yeah. Stick with that 3-2-1 method. That's the best method when it comes to ribs. Take that membrane off, Josh. I always fucking forget. It doesn't matter. So, what area of the world are you from, Josh? You ain't got to tell us all of it. I had a reason for asking. So you like that North Carolina barbecue? You like that Memphis barbecue. You don't like Mississippi barbecue. You like that Memphis barbecue. That's what that is. Memphis barbecue is the Mid-South barbecue. That's what that right there is. I, Polly, you got that Oklahoma barbecue. Go ahead. What did you tell me you were smoking? Tell me you've watched some videos. What pellet smoker? Fuck that. Fuck them pellet smokers. That's a cheat. That's the cheat. I told you the other day. That's the fucking cheater's way out. Go old. You know what? Come and talk to me when you actually throw some fucking actual smoke on some shit, and you got some charcoals off to the side on your side smoker, and you throw some cherry or some apple on it, and fucking actually let the wood smoke. Come and talk to me then. Don't fucking set a timer and go back to bed. I actually have to babysit my shit. Until until you got up at midnight. Fucking Hunter, your mic is picking me up bad. Until you pick up until you start at midnight and you start smoking a Boston Bud and you smoke that fucker for fucking 12 hours, and you're out there every hour and a half checking it, then we can talk about it. Well, yeah, because you're using pellet. I'm talking about a straight up fucking smoke. I'm talking about the real smoker. Yeah, I'm shocked you ain't got that one. And let me guess, when you fry your chicken, you don't fry it in grease. You throw it in the air fryer. Walmart. All right, Steve. All right, Steve. What was yours before? I already made Polly tell his, but he done pulled out that tall fucking Miller Lite. He said, "Get at me, bro." Polly said, "This is gonna take me the whole podcast to drink, but let's go, bro. Me and Hunter are gonna drink 60. You're short." Well, me and Hunter are fixing to make your tall boy look like a fucking short. All right, Steve. What'd you say? Dude, I fucking love some brats. I love some brats. I do my brats slow and slow. So it's a sausage, pretty much. Uh, a little. I yeah, yeah, dude. Dude, Paul, no, it's not because you can cut one of those casings open, and I've done it. Hunter can vouch for this. I've done it. I will cut. I will cut. No, I'll cut the casing open, and I will fucking make brat burgers out of one brat. I can make one hamburger out of that brat. All you gotta do is take it out of the casing. Brat burgers are just as good as if you had it in the casing. Oh, that's actually not really that weird because it's made it's made out of the same meat as Italian sausage. It just doesn't have the Italian seasoning in it. Polly, Polly, you just your next crack needs to be a tri-tip. Do you a tri-tip? Do some beef spare ribs. Well, I'll just tell you, all you got to do is throw it in that throw some smoke on that side smoker and put them beef ribs off on the main grill, and I can get them tender fall off the bone every single time. Every every single time, I can guarantee it. Every single time. You do it the same. You do it the same method that you do baby backs. You do that 3-2-1 method. 3 hours uncovered on smoke. Fat. It depend. It depends. Now, I no, I do. Yeah, I, I always do bone up or bone down. So yeah, meat up. That's even with pork. I do the so the thing with moist the key to moist meat is yellow mustard. Lather that motherfucker in yellow mustard, and then heavy. And I'm talking heavy. Do not go light on that rub. And then throw you some like honey or something on top of it, and let it all soak in. But as you're smoking, get some apple cider vinegar and like a and continue to spritz it every so often. Spritz, spritz, spritz. Are you soaking those ribs before you cook them? Because I have overnight. I have I have overnight did the mustard and the seasoning, and then poured off in the bottom, poured off some apple cider vinegar and let it sit overnight. and then the next day throw them off, just so all that apple cider vinegar soaks up, and then doing like a wood mix whenever I smoke, but you're using pellets, so you're taking the loser's way out. I'm gonna fucking make him leave this fucking. He's leaving the SquadCast tonight. That's the go. Or I can't fucking do it. I can't. Hold on. I can't. Hold on, Josh. I can't do. I can't do this to Polly. Two fucking SquadCasts in a row. Polly, I'm done fucking with you. I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore after we're done with your topic. Because last time I made this all about Polly and fucking had a legitimate roast at the very end to where all we did was talk shit about Polly at the very end. I'm not doing it to you this time. Instead, we're talking shit on Steve. You don't wrap it. You don't wrap. So you're supposed to wrap for the last 2 hours. We're talking. He's talking North Carolina barbecue here. We're still supposed to make a trip to North Carolina. Apparently, actually, I was supposed to make a trip to North Carolina to see Matt, but Matt didn't make it to North Carolina because he decided he was going to stay in fucking Los Angeles 90% of his trip. Matt decided he wasn't going. I'm glad me and Jess didn't spend that money on that trip to go see Matt. Matt, what do you like on the grill or smoked? I have to reword your question, Polly, because not everyone smokes shit. We're talking to the chef now. At this point, we're talking to the chef. At this point, we're talking to the chef. That is not what you said. Rewind that. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. Hunter, review the tape. Review the tape, Hunter. Hunter's reviewing the tape. What you got, Matt? What you got, Matt? Don't listen to Polly. Polly. Polly, you hosting this tonight? Hunter's already got it pulled up. Polly, you hosting this tonight? All right, Matt. What you got? Damn chef over there. I've never had lamb. I've actually never had lamb. I have never had lamb. I've wanted to try it, but I've heard that is a very acquired taste. Dude, I'd try it. I would try it. Hey, Matt, let me guess what it tastes like. Chicken. It tastes like chicken. throw. It's a red meat. It's red meat, right? It has to be red meat. It's a mammal. It's red meat. Yes. Is so it's gamey. So it's gamey. So you have to marinate the hell out of that shit and season the hell out of it to get the gaminess out of it. Okay, so is kangaroo like a deer to where it matters if it's a young one or an old one? Because the young ones or the older ones are more tender because they've been around a long time. Oh, we got old Josh. He done pulled his old camera up. Getting some new faces for the intro, Hunter. Oh, that fucking sucks. It is turned off. Fuck. No big deal. No big deal. It's fine. We'll continue. Uh, I mean, do what you got to.
It's turn.
All right,
Honestly,
Derek.
come on, man.
It's showing now. I know. I've been streaming for what going on 2 years now, and haven't got my life together.
You're a professional.
At this point, I should be. Hey, it would not be a podcast. It would not be a podcast without technical difficulties. Okay, we're only
I think
23 minutes into this, and Hunter just caught it.
They did that podcast, the Two Drunks podcast they did earlier at the weigh-ins. They did that on fucking Bronson's phone, and it was the best fucking podcast.
How about you not speak because it wasn't even my phone? How about you know whose phone it was before you talk? It was Hunter's phone.
Whatever the
Oh,
fuck.
wait. I definitely don't know. Wait, what happened?
Polly said that. Oh, they did the Two Drunks in a Bottle earlier at the weigh-ins. They did it on Bronson's phone. So,
Yeah.
so how about you get the facts before you talk? Because I never said it was my phone. I just said it was a phone.
Either
Yeah,
way,
you
it
got the
doesn't
HD quality on my phone. Yeah.
matter.
Bro. Bro, we got the same
Stream
fucking
that.
phone. Like, it wouldn't have made a fucking difference. We got the same fucking phone.
But hey, that audio sounded good though.
All right, Hunter, what would yours be if you were to grill something or smoke something? Hunter doesn't cook. Hunter eats my cooking. That's what Hunter eats.
I mean,
So basically-
if
so
I
basically
prefer
it'd be anything
something,
that you put on the grill.
Anything.
if I were to prefer something, I would say either barbecue chicken or ribs.
Oh, hold on now. Are we talking my barbecue chickens? Or are you talking like my wings?
No, I mean like pulled pork, like barbecue chicken, like you know.
Okay.
Like legs and shit.
I mean, I'm down with that too, but I mean, I'm talking about like a chicken sandwich, like a barbecue chicken.
Yeah, I know what he's
sandwich.
talking about.
Oh,
We've done it before.
Yeah, but I'd say either that or ribs. I mean, that would be my go-to.
Baby back or spare?
I'm more of a spare guy.
More meat.
I like
Yeah.
spare. I like spare more than I do. My father-in-law's fucking spares are the shit, bro. He fucking is the bomb.
So I would say my choice of anything to smoke would be between two things. You give me a cowboy cut tomahawk steak, low and slow,
So I seen
smoke
that thing
those.
today.
and you better do it fucking perfect. And I'm talking that medium fucking rare. and you better be rare when you get to that fucking bone. And then Boston butt.
So basically, you just want your meat, just pull it out of the field, wipe its ass, and put it on a plate and hand it to you.
I will eat a blue steak. Bring me a damn steak. I'll sear it on each side, and I can guarantee you I will fucking cut it with a knife and eat it.
What the fuck?
I will eat a fucking blue steak.
Hold in the middle.
He literally wants it to be like, cut it off. Yeah.
I'm a medium. I am a medium rare guy, but I'll eat it blue if I absolutely had to. I'd fucking go up to the cow and eat its ass. I don't give a fuck. Eat the booty like groceries. I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry.
Matt said sorry. Matt said sorry. What? You ain't ever went up to a cow and just took a chunk off of it? Just been like, bruh. Matt's regretting this shit. He's like, what did I join? What the fuck?
He's like,
Matt's like, this is
disconnect.
It's not even a.
Oh, you're muted now.
I fucking
Can't hear you,
muted.
sir.
Fucking Matt is fucking like 2:00 in the afternoon over there, and Matt's just like, I'm over here just chilling. It's fucking Sunday over there, and Matt's just like, this is what I'm doing instead of going to church today.
Sunday there? Is it 2 days ahead?
No, Saturday.
Saturday.
Or it's
Saturday.
late. Yeah, it's late Saturday now for them.
Okay.
It's like 2:00 in the afternoon, right, Matt?
2:00 on a Saturday.
2:00 on Saturday. He's with us assholes.
Chilling. He's just chilling.
Fucking, he's like, you past dwellers. All right, we're moving on topics. Let's keep this the direction that it's going. So Polly was first. Let's go, Josh. Josh, you got a topic?
I do have a topic. Let's go. Let's keep it on the cooking topic, but let's go wild game. If you had a wild game that you were going to cook, what would it be and how would you cook it?
And that starts off Hunter. That doesn't cook.
Yeah, I mean, what does that include? Does that include just about anything that you can hunt? I guess.
Wild animal.
That
Okay, I was-
includes any wild game you can cook.
You want me to name off all the things you've had, Hunter?
And I'll
No,
be here
I
for
mean-
days if I try to name it all.
No cow,
So,
no chicken, no pig. Everything else is fair game.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to make sure.
Things
The
that
best
aren't-
one I've had was a gator. I would love to have a different style of gator because I only had it once. But like to see something like that done for me, because like BB said, I don't cook. So I mean, I would like to have more variations or different styles of how it would be cooked.
Have you had
to the house.
have you had gator?
I've had it in Hawaii. I've had it at a couple like restaurant or something, but you never can be too sure of like, is it really gator type?
You've had
But-
you've had Billy's, right? His fried gator.
No, not Billy's. No.
Gator. He does some gator bites.
Like I said, I haven't done Billy's.
Smoked gator's good too.
I've had it at a couple places, around locally, but I mean, it's one of those like you're never too sure. It depends on the place you go to, I guess.
That's
The
one of
places
them.
I've had it. Yeah, I mean, the places I've had it, I've never really, wasn't too sure about it. But I mean, in Hawaii, I knew for a fact that we actually had it.
That's one of
So
them
it
that
was
does
different.
taste like chicken.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit tough to, I guess, depending on how you cook it.
It
But I
can
mean,
it can
it's
be a
good.
little it can be chewy.
Yeah,
I've had,
But I mean-
I've had deep fried gator before. It's pretty good.
What you got, Steve? What would be a wild game that you like to have?
I would have to say it'd be wild boar barbacoa, slow pib cooked.
ooh,
That man
Okay.
got it going on.
yeah.
That's sounds pretty bomb, actually.
Matt, what's your wild game outside of kangaroo? I hope it's koala.
Oh god damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't think you could say that.
He did.
They're coming for you, bro. The government, they're fucking coming for your ass now. They're gonna hunt you down and fucking put a bullet in you.
He's like, how
This
do I
motherfucker's-
respond to this?
This
No, that-
motherfucker is killing innocent koala bears. Sniper that motherfucker.
He
At
ain't.
least it
He
ain't
ain't.
no panda.
Matt is not snipering it. He's using a 22 like any other humane person would do.
I would probably say venison or deer.
What kind of
Okay.
deer? What kind of deer do y'all have over there in Australia? Y'all don't have white-tailed deer, right?
Do they have like
No, they don't.
antelope or what do they
That's
have?
Africa there, sir.
Whatever. You know, same difference.
No, it's not. Just because it
We
starts with an
have-
A does not mean it's the same
Kangaroos,
difference.
those are like sound like they are, you know.
Kangaroos, I bet, are close to a white-tailed deer.
Koala bears
But
are
let the
monkeys, aren't
motherfucker
they?
talk, Polly. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck
yeah.
up.
Probably fallow red deer.
Red
We
deer.
don't have
Okay.
whitetail.
And how do-
probably just part of the steak.
Okay. How do
Red
you like?
deer,
How
nothing-
do you like that cooked?
On the barbecue, medium rare.
Medium rare. That's what I'm talking about. Me and Matt can get along just fine.
The way it's meant to be.
Right.
None of this.
So red deer compared to a whitetail, size difference.
It depends on if he's ever had or seen a whitetail.
I'm sure.
I don't think I
Well,
have.
why don't we just look up what a red-tailed deer looks like? And
Okay.
Yeah,
So
looks
have
like a
you had
regular-
both?
it looks like a white-tailed deer. It's similar size.
All right, so
about-
that's Polly. But have you had both?
He's never had whitetail. They don't have whitetail over there.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't
Australia don't
had
have
it.
white-tailed deer.
Okay.
And he was in
Oh.
Los Angeles when he comes stateside, so Los
So he
Angeles
probably
doesn't
didn't
have
have- he
whitetail
probably
deer over there.
They don't have deer in that state probably.
No, they do. It's just not an abundance of them.
Like in Mississippi, whitetail deer were imported here in like the 70s. 60s, 70s, they were imported. We didn't have whitetail deer down in the South until the late 90s. 70s, 80s. Whitetail deer weren't really here. They were up north. Mine would probably have to be quail or dove.
You motherfucker.
You
The
fucking
filet mignon
You
of the sky.
motherfucker.
you fillet that out and cook it just like a steak, still a medium rare. Fucking perfect. It's beautiful. Love it. That's probably one of my favorite games. That or squirrel. I can do some squirrel all day long.
The best tasting rodent you'll ever eat.
Tree rat.
Squirrel.
If you're gonna do quail, you got to do it with poached quail eggs also.
Well, I guess Bronson just took my fucking one. I was gonna say duh, but I guess my next answer would have to be duck, probably. Was
Which
interesting.
one?
I knew that was going to happen.
I don't fucking know what I tried. I don't even fucking remember. It was so long
Mallard.
ago when I tried it.
Green-tail
talking-
mallard.
We talking. We
With
talking.
Polly, you got to
wood
keep it
ducks,
simple with
mallards,
Polly. The one that just goes quack.
Wood
blue
duck.
wing teal, green wing teal.
It may have been at a restaurant, so I don't know if it was might even not,
Not
have
the
been
same
legitimate.
doggone duck.
So I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you which one it was, but it was some type of duck. I know that.
All right, Josh. We always apparently you might hopefully see the way we work things. You bring up the topic, you go last. What's yours?
Yeah. So if I had to pick my wild game, it would be duck. Wood duck. In that sense, I like to take them, breast them out, and then take the breast, cut them into 2 pieces. Take a jalapeno, split it in half. Take the
Duck
seeds
roll
out.
up.
stuff the jalapeno with
Oh,
cream cheese, put the duck meat on top
Wrap in bacon.
after you soaked it in Caribbean jerk marinade. Wrap it in bacon, put it on the smoker till that duck meat's about a medium rare.
oh,
Take
God.
it off and then chow down.
That sounds fucking amazing, bro.
Come
Dude,
to North, come to North Carolina Sun on Thanksgiving, and you'll eat your belly full of it.
Oh, God. that
You
sounds
go
so
ahead and do the
fucking
same. You go ahead and do the same with deer backstrap. Wrap that
Oh,
motherfucker
God.
in bacon too. Deer roll up.
Yes, you can.
Yes, that's great.
Do it every year. All right, so we're on to you, Hunter. What is your topic?
So if you ever were able to get a wish, and I say wish as in any aspect that could be granted. Now you couldn't, trade a wish for more wishes or anything like that. It's just one wish. There's no way to get more. Just one. What wish would that be, and why?
Question.
Okay.
What's the question? There should be a question. It's pretty cut and dry.
No, he already knows.
I mean,
he knows.
not
He
really.
probably can
Cheers.
kind of guess where I'm about to go with on my question.
There's no
Maybe.
Trying to tweak it a bit.
You
Yeah.
have a question.
Are we talking Wishmaster to where there's a consequence to
No,
my wish?
So you get
Did he
exactly what you want.
Did
You
he
just
say
can't
that?
ask for more wishes. You only get
He
one
did
wish.
not say that.
and they
It
will
was a
grant it.
stipulation.
Have you ever fucking seen Wishmaster?
Well, I would have said that. I mean, I get Polly. He's right. I would have said that.
He would have said the stipulations if that was a stipulation.
I feel like he would have. I feel like he would have, but I'm just
I would have.
clarifying. I'm just clarifying because I have bad luck. So my luck would be
does.
that I fucking make a wish, I get my wish, but I fucking die because my wish came true, and someone else got to foresee my fucking wish.
I can see that happening
Right,
actually.
he's gonna
But
do
yeah.
that after the fact, though.
All right.
But no, so like you get your wish, whatever wish you want, as long as it's not more wishes. You only get one wish. No consequences.
What you got, Steve?
Never have to worry about money again.
Mm.
And why?
Yeah, and why?
And why? Well,
Yeah,
if-
and why? That was part of the question.
It wasn't, but
Oh,
we
no,
had
No, I
it.
did. I said that.
Oh, you did say
all
and
I,
why,
all I
didn't you?
tell the genie is I would never have to worry about money again. At that point, I wouldn't have to do anything that I didn't want to do.
So I guess is that the why part is you just wouldn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I could do whatever I want. I mean, I could walk
Okay.
into the store, I could buy whatever I want. Money is no object. Now, I would not be frivolous. I mean, I would be still who I am today. I mean, I wouldn't be going out and buying a, $20 billion home. There's no reason for it. I would still be who I am today, but I would not have any worry at all over money.
All right, moving on to Matt. What would be your wish?
Probably everyone to be happy.
And why?
That's it.
And
Yes.
why?
I don't
Because
know.
he's a good human.
Matt really is a good person.
Nobody would be like fighting.
I'm gonna plug
And
Matt's
everything to be
YouTube
free.
at the end of this video. Y'all go subscribe to Matt M.
Please do, because I'd love to watch it.
Y'all, what is it? MGMC, isn't that your YouTube?
I'll send it to you.
I will plug Matt. Matt does some pretty cool content. He is a cinematographer and takes some really cool shots of different things.
Mr. Michael Bay over here.
He is probably the next Australia
Michael
version
Bay
of Michael Bay.
Australia.
Yeah.
Mr. Steven Spielberg.
Okay, he's the Steven Spielberg of Australia. I mean, we can keep going. You can keep naming all these big.
Those are the only two that I even care about, so we'll stick with them two.
Everybody to be happy. If I had a wish, it would be probably, hopefully, the most it would be the most selfless wish that I could think of would be that my wife and kid live a very prosperous life. If anything ever happened to me, that they would just live a very prosperous life and are always taken care of.
Wow.
Let me guess, I took yours again.
Again, I can't even. Yeah.
Of course.
You see how this goes, Hunter?
Yeah, you do.
Like
What else
always,
are you supposed
always,
to say when you
always.
have
Yeah.
two kids
Always.
and fucking? I mean,
Always.
like
I do something, and then Polly's like, "That's what I would have done."
You only
I
have
put Polly before you
I'd
then.
have done that.
you only have two.
Well, see, my last time I had a.
We're going in fucking order like we always do. You want me to go after Polly every single time just to appease Polly?
No, so that way Polly can't say, "Oh, you just took mine every time."
Well, I can't help where he sits in the fucking. I can't help where he
Well,
sits in the
that-
queue.
Plus, just like not having to worry about like health problems, like just basically adding to that, at just no health problems throughout my family.
South Coast Ace says hello. I say South Coast Ace, fuck you. You were supposed to be part of this.
You're supposed to be a part of this, you son of a bitch. Get your motherfucking ass in here.
No, he's done skipped half of it.
No, he needs to get in here.
Still love him, but whatever. All right.
Don't worry. We'll get you after this, Ace.
On to Josh. What would be your wish and why?
So I'm gonna hit on y'all's two a little bit
Don't okay by me.
on mine. If I had one wish, mine would be that my wife and my kids get everything they want and everything they're looking for out of life. I want my kids and my wife, whether I'm here or not, to get everything they want and need out of life.
See, Polly, multiple people are gonna have the same wish. I just used a big word. He elaborated more. I said prosperous. It's the same definition that he just gave.
Exactly.
So you still missed.
Exactly.
You still missed
That's why I
out.
said- I added mine. I added health problems.
Okay,
to
love you.
yours.
Bye.
Question mark. Why is there a
Well,
question
yeah,
mark?
what-
on
what-
that?
I don't know
mark.
what the fucking question mark is
What
for.
does that mean?
I have no
Come
idea
on.
what that means. All right, Steve, we're on to your topic, bud.
Wait, I didn't get to go.
Oh,
you're
my bad.
Stephen Hunter now.
Sorry,
Wow.
Hunter. Sorry. Polly fucking brought.
my feelings.
Polly brought the best out in me right there.
Drink another beer. Drink another beer. Calm down.
Steve, it's your fault.
Yeah.
You said, "Why don't you let Polly go before you?" So like you're throwing the rotation off. Puff puff pass, motherfucker. Puff puff pass.
Right.
All right, Hunter. Puff
Make sure
puff
I don't
pass
get
is
my
back
rotation
to
in.
you. Like shit, you're back in rotation. What you got?
Good deal. I just wish I can time travel. Like, be able, I keep my age. Like, I wouldn't change your age or anything, but just be able to go through time and see different shit, like, out of my own perspective.
You don't need.
Now, at that point, I wouldn't be able to change anything. I will say that. Like, I don't want to change anything.
You don't need a
just be able to
wish.
be a viewer.
You don't need a wish. You just need a flux capacitor. You
I
don't
wish
need
I
a
had a flux
wish.
capacitor then. Well, even with a flux capacitor, I would change shit, though. So with a wish, I wouldn't be able to change shit. That would be my thing, like, actually be able to go to a certain time
You
period
were
and
to get
watch,
into a time
just as a
machine
viewer.
And you went ahead 50 years. Wouldn't that mean that you also went ahead 50 years? So you would have added 50 years to your life.
You must not know how the
No.
multiverse and all that works.
Is
And
that?
go watch. I'll tell you what.
Polly's
Me and
probably
Hunter.
never seen Back to the Future.
Me and Hunter just.
All right.
Me and Hunter just watched this show. If you don't want to watch Back to the Future, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Go on Amazon Prime. Go on Amazon Prime and watch a show called Outer Range. And you'll get to see people going in and out of the future and out of the past. Go watch it. I thought the baby, dude, I just thought the fucking baby was crying and one of the dogs was playing with the squeaky toy, and I'm like, my kid's not here.
But yeah, probably to elaborate, like me at my age, like if I were to go in time or forward in time, I'd still be my age. It's just progress through. not my
Yeah.
age. You know.
I mean, look at Quantum Leap. I mean, he
Yeah,
never
that's a
aged,
good one. That's a good one.
and he jumped all over the spectrum.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, for me, like, I just want to view shit, like, through my own eyes, because you have a lot of people, they say a lot of shit, like, what actually happened, but you never know for sure if that's what happened, because you weren't there. I mean, a lot of people weren't there. They just go off what other people say. So for me, I would love to see it personally, different shit, of course, but
What's a good show, South Coast Ace? Are you talking Outer Range? I think I told you about it the other day. Did you finally go and watch some of it, or are you talking Quantum Leap? What are you talking about? What show?
I'd say either of those.
In the meantime, we're gonna move on to one of my dearest friends, someone I talk to on a daily basis. He's old as fuck. Probably has done a little bit of time traveling.
Fully gray head. He's got full gray
He has no hair at all because he's bald.
Only because I shave it.
That's how he does it.
The one and only geriatric Steve.
Woohoo.
Hey, at least you didn't say the geriatric Bill, because Bill's not here yet.
Well,
Oh yeah.
the thing
well,
is, so I messaged old Hammy Games earlier, and
Wait. We talking about Bill? Or we talking about Hammy Games? Who are we talking about?
Jesus Christ.
Same person, and he never replied to me. So he is not watching this live stream. I can guarantee he might be watching it, but he's not commenting because he knows where that leads to.
Leads
yeah.
to him joining the fucking DC and
He-
getting fucking
He
roasted.
knows how I am. Getting fucking roasted. You're the only one that gets roasted. I told you I was making this all about Steve now, so I did his geriatric spill and that he's old and all that. Okay, so Steve, take your memory pill and remember what your topic was.
Oh God, I forgot. No, so if
Steve picked some
you
strange
could bring
ones.
back any TV show before 1990. and
Hold
have it-
on. No, that's a loaded question. You got to
No,
do.
no,
No,
no.
you can't do
Go
before
ahead.
1990. You can't do
No.
1990. You got people here that weren't born in 1990.
No, listen. Wait. So, if you could bring back any TV show before 1990 and have it redone in today's standard, what would it be?
All right, I have mine.
Okay.
I actually have two.
Oh fuck, that's hard.
I have two. Yeah, Josh is looking them up.
I'm gonna
I
have to
am.
look. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look
No,
some up.
no,
too, 'cause I don't know
no,
what
my
was
wa-
before 1990.
My wife is on a girls' night, so I'm trying to keep up with her at the same time.
Matt probably doesn't have American-based TV before the 90s that we would know.
Well, it could be whatever he had there.
What you got,
over
Matt?
in Australia.
You're first this time.
What was the question again? What?
Talk about me taking memory pills. So basically,
He couldn't understand you. You're speaking English. Speak a little slower.
Before the 90s,
Do I
right?
need to speak Bluey?
Pretty sure you have to speak
One.
upside down.
Yeah, you got you on that one.
I've got one.
So basically, any TV show before 1990, you could bring it back and do a remake of it. What would it be?
When it started, though, is that like when the show started, or did it have to all be in like 1990 or prior?
No, anything before 1990.
All right,
I've got
so
a
you
question.
say remake. Does it have to be the exact same as it was before, just redone, or it could be just a different take on it?
It could be a completely different take, but
Okay.
like try to keep it as close to the original as possible, but being able to
course.
use newer lighting, newer special effects, newer all new technology from what they didn't have up until 1990. You can use all the new technology moving forward in it.
Okay, the Brady Bunch.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
actually a good one. Holy fuck, Matt.
Yeah.
I've got mine, and I know it.
Are we telling and why, or are we good with that?
Yeah, is it just the show?
He
or
didn't
what?
say
Yeah.
and why, so.
No, I mean, no. If you want to elaborate more, you can. But I mean,
All right. So
Yeah,
what
I
would
mean-
what would you? I guess what would you do? Is it what would you do different, or how would you word it? What do you want to know?
yeah. So how would you? I mean, what would you change the most about the TV show from the old version to the new version?
Not have so many fucking
Probably-
kids.
This
mean,
is a loaded question because there are so many cartoons that were played before the 90s that are still aired today.
This was
Well,
gonna be
see,
a
that's what
thinker. I
I'm
give him
saying.
that.
Yeah, you got Matt thinking about it.
See, my show
Oh, yeah.
starts in my
I'm still
my
looking,
show
but yeah.
starts in the 80s and ends in the 90s. So that's why I wanted to see if it was okay as long as it started
Brady
in the
Bunch
80s.
until today would be. I had to fire the housekeeper because I couldn't fucking afford her.
Mine started in the 60s and still runs to today.
Had to fire the fucking housekeeper because I can't afford her. But you know what? She said, I'm into the husband. The wife's
All
fine
right.
with it. And we do it all
So-
the fucking time.
That's to you, sir.
What you got, man? Do you have a reason why, or you just want to move on?
Nah, no specific reason. Just the Brady Bunch, yeah.
Just to
Think
see it updated. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So mine was a mixture of two. And it would have been between, and I'll name the one that I'm not gonna say, like, elaborate on. Would have been Gilligan's Island
Ooh.
or Three's Company. So Three's Company is gonna be the one that I elaborate on.
Is it?
Pop-
Did you say cartoon, Steve, or just any show?
Any TV show.
Okay.
So mine would be Three's Company. Probably modern day is those two girls would probably be lesbians because they weren't really into that motherfucker anyways. So update that shit and they're probably fucking lesbians.
Almost like 2.5 Men.
Yes. Yeah, kinda. Actually, 2.5 Men might actually technically be almost the updated version of that. Just instead of Charlie Sheen being drunk when he goes to set and high on fucking coke.
Oh my
Tiger
god.
Power.
Gotta love fucking Charlie Sheen.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Gotta love Charlie Sheen. That dude is fucking amazing.
What you got, Paulie?
I'm going with Seinfeld.
What year did Seinfeld start?
89.
Did it
He,
really?
he did say it was right there at it.
That's why I was
Yes.
asking the question.
I just
that
went
asked.
back and watched all of those. The fucking show about nothing. Literally, I would compare that to fucking
I
Friends.
just love
It
to
was a
see,
show about
like,
nothing.
Like what it would be like if they did it now, just to see.
They
what it would be
couldn't.
Like. But
No,
they
they
couldn't.
couldn't.
It wouldn't be as funny. It definitely wouldn't be as
They
funny.
fucking
But-
couldn't.
But what I'm saying is I would love to see it just to see, just to see what it would be like. In today's.
I kind of get where he's coming from.
I would
kinda.
like to see that.
Trying to like picture actors that could play
Oh, yeah.
on Seinfeld, and there's
Oh,
like
that's a good one.
there's like nothing that comes to mind. Even though
No,
fucking Jerry
not really.
Seinfeld has barely fucking aged since the show aired, he has barely fucking aged. But the rest of them fuckers, they look like
They're
shit.
old.
They look like shit. Actually, Alexander does not. He
Really?
hasn't really aged a whole lot either. Jason
Look
Alexander.
at Kramer.
Jason Alexander hasn't really aged a whole lot.
Kramer, the guy that played Kramer, he aged a lot. Like you could see it. In
Well,
his
he
face.
was old then. is the thing.
I'm just saying, like, as an actor, like, for him to be from back
Are you
then
gonna-
to now, it's like,
Kramer was in like his 40s or 50s when that show started.
Yeah.
he was definitely older. I mean, he was a legend on that show. Like, that's where he
Well,
built his career.
Kramer's what kept Seinfeld going.
Fact.
Jerry Seinfeld could not have done it by himself.
No.
No, Kramer did. I mean, I can't think of his name, the actor that played him, but the actor for Kramer, I mean, he did
God.
well. I mean, just he was perfect up until his breakout. You know, until he
Mhm.
went all out on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
his little stand up.
Yeah. I got you. Yep.
What's yours, Polly? Or Polly, that was yours. Josh, what's yours?
Steve, can I go 1 year over your 1990?
Yeah, I'll make an exception. Since we let Polly slip in with Kramer.
So,
said
so,
89.
so mine are gonna be cartoons, and the one I'm not gonna elaborate on is Ren and Stimpy. Come out August 11th, 1991 was the debut date for that show. Still watch it to this day. If I had to pick one as far as cartoons that
Tell me
come
you
out,
make your kids watch the 90s cartoons.
Ooh, please.
duh.
Okay, just making sure you're raising them right. I make little Remy watch my 90s
Yeah,
cartoons.
And if I had to pick one that come out before the 90s and it come out in 1969, I would have to go.
That was about
cartoon-wise,
100 years before Steve was born.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Originally aired in 1969. I'd love to see them remaster and remake Scooby-Doo with CGI and the way everything's done today. I'd love to see them redo Scooby-Doo.
They are redoing it.
They did do a
Not
movie,
really, though.
didn't they?
They have had so many reboots of
Talking about the
Scooby.
movie, I'm talking about the cartoon.
They
You're
have
talking about
they
the
have
movies,
they
the
have
show, yeah.
so many reboots of
I
that.
feel
All right.
you.
They do have early teens Scooby Doo's remade, and they're not as good at all. It has to
And
be.
the movie Scoob wasn't that great.
All right, so I got a question for him then. You said the cartoon. Are you expecting another cartoon, or are you expecting like a live adaptation to it though? Because that's the difference.
Say that again.
All right, so you said the cartoon Scooby Doo. Are you expecting another cartoon or a live adaptation? Like, is it going to be real people or cartoon?
I'm not expecting real people. I want them to remaster and remake the original cartoon to the 4K or 1080p that we have today.
So you don't want anything changed. You just want it remastered.
I just want it remastered. I don't want nothing changed.
Because the
And
new cartoons suck. Like they've rebooted
reason-
it, and they suck.
What was it? It was
And
like a Velma or something, or it was something like that. It was one character or something. I want to say it was Velma that they did, and I haven't even watched it. I heard it sucked.
And the reason
But I
I
mean-
say that, and the reason I say Scooby-Doo is because I am a Great Dane fan. I've had Great Danes most of my life. And I had a Great Dane that was the exact same color brown as Scooby-Doo, minus the spots. He was the exact same color, brown.
I mean, I'm not mad at you. Like, I grew up watching Scooby Doo. That was my show back in the day.
And if you want to go one step further, we can go back to He-Man and redo that one too.
I can relate more on Scooby Doo for me personally. I didn't really watch He-Man too much.
He-Man was one of them like 3:00 in the morning cartoons that come on.
Yes,
and you're
it
like,
was. Yes,
True.
it was.
Yeah,
You're like, okay, that was one of those.
That's funny.
right.
But
What you got?
everybody else was going, old school, I guess, reality TV, and I decided to go cartoon with
Well,
it.
Steve did.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad.
Steve didn't specify if it had to be
Nope.
cartoon or so he
He
didn't
said TV
specify.
show.
So you fell in the category. What you got,
Yeah.
Hunter?
And back then,
I would
Scooby-Doo
actually-
was a TV show.
Like I said, that was my shit. Like growing up and stuff. Like I can't say that I didn't watch Scooby Doo. Like that was one of the shows I watched. But for me though, I would have to say Beverly Hillbillies. Like they did the new adaptation or whatnot a while back, but I mean, to see it now though, like that would be something for me.
That's
Like just
another
to see
one
what they
that
would do.
they couldn't fucking really redo it because they had
No,
some
they
fucking
couldn't.
edgy content in that
I
too.
don't think they. Yeah,
I
don't
think if they
could
did it, they
redo
would have
that.
to do how they do it now, to where it's not a movie, but it's a TV show, to where they just release episodes on everything because there's so much to cover on that show.
True. Yeah.
They really can't do a movie on it. The movie wasn't bad, but I mean, to cover everything, that's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
You can go a lot longer with a series than you can with a movie. Like you don't want to
Exactly.
make a fucking 3.5 hour movie. Those are just too excessive.
Yeah,
But
and at
if
the
But
same
if you do
time,
a,
you don't want to
but
make
if you do
something
a
real
multiple, but
small.
if you do a multiple season series, you can fucking drag that out as long as you want, and people
Yeah,
will keep watching it.
But if you look
That
back at the cartoons and the TV shows before the 90s and even in the 90s that
Mhm.
we all used to watch, and you were to re-air a lot of those, say like Ren and Stimpy, or even if you want to go with some of the ones y'all have mentioned, today's day and age, those TV shows and even those cartoons had adult references that parents
You,
today parents
Right.
today that are parents today would not be okay with their kids watching
right, like you
because
catch,
of
you
the
catch,
adult
like you
references
catch,
in it.
like you catch the jokes now, and you're like, that's kind of fucked up.
Like
Yep.
I've went
Like
back
he's
and
calling,
watched
like is he calling Patrick a retard, or like how does that work?
like
How does
I've
that
went
one work out?
I went back and watched episodes of Ren and Stimpy, or I went back and watched episodes of SpongeBob, and
Yeah,
I have a daughter with special needs,
exactly.
and to today's age, you can't launch something like that and it resonate with even 75% of the country because people are going to take offense to it. Like even you with the word, calling Patrick retarded. Most people day and age are in today's day and age are going to take offense to that word retarded. You just can't do it.
You can say whatever the
That's
fuck you
yeah.
want to on this SquadCast. I do
That's
not
what I'm
give a
saying.
fuck
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying though.
what anyone
Like
says.
an adult would get it, but like you're like, okay, well, fuck. My fucking kids watching this and they're hearing it. They might not understand what it means, but
So fun
Well,
fact.
even
Fun
even
fact.
me, well, even me with a daughter with special needs. I have a daughter that has Down syndrome. You would think that word retarded would offend, somebody like me.
Okay, but
But
your daughter has Down syndrome, but she's not retarded.
no,
So-
she's
so,
not. She's
the-
one.
the-
She's
the-
one of the brightest and smartest people. She
The
she
way
can
the
take
word-
music and run with it.
The way the word is used, maybe taken out of context a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
I think so.
I've met some Down syndrome kids that are fucking smart as shit.
Yeah,
I know
hard fuck.
one that
Yeah.
owns her own company. Now her mom helps her run the company, but she makes bath bombs. And she makes her own bath bombs, like everything's in house. And she
I will
literally is branded and everything.
I will put my daughter up against the drummer from Disturbed when it comes to playing drums any day of the week.
Damn.
But
Okay.
a fun fact.
Look around.
I'll take that one to the bank.
A fun fact. So y'all brought up SpongeBob. Y'all know where SpongeBob's premise was, right?
I do.
Y'all
Crackhead having
y'all
fun.
y'all realize that SpongeBob was not made for kids, right?
No, it's made for
not
adults.
supposed to be a kid show.
That show was originally supposed to air, and Cartoon Network shot it down. They were supposed to air on Adult Swim, and Patrick Star and SpongeBob were supposed to be queer.
Okay, that part
100%.
I didn't
You
know.
didn't know
No,
that?
100%.
That part I did not know.
Yeah.
That part I didn't know.
SpongeBob and Patrick were supposed to be
I
queer.
do know that I did know the part that it wasn't supposed to be a kid's show.
But
did know that
it
part.
was a
But that I did not know.
So yeah, he's right. There was.
That's
I remember
kinda
there
funny.
being a video. There was a video out there that was the original take for Adult Swim. I don't know if it was what was sent to Adult Swim as the first aired episode or whatnot,
Mm.
or the test episode, I guess.
it was their pilot. They had to send their pilot in.
Right. But yeah, there was one take to where they did it, and it was like, wow, that's not SpongeBob. And you saw that. I mean, you literally would
Yeah.
watch it, and you're like, yeah, that's not what we know as SpongeBob. And that could have been what Adult Swim would have taken. But yeah, like BB said, they didn't take it.
And me and Hunter have talked about this. Something that will eventually happen on the SquadCast. It's just getting the people together that want to participate. Is going back to the 90s cartoons and doing the innuendos that were inside of them and like the backstories, kind of like Rugrats. Angelica saw the kids. Like it was something that the kids weren't real. All the kids were actually dead. And she was just imagining them.
There's a lot of that.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's
All
Modern
of it.
Life, going through all of the cartoons and talking about the innuendos, and that's
man.
all we will talk about that entire SquadCast is the innuendos or what was supposed to have happened and what the cartoon actually meant.
That's something like I would want to like schedule, like almost like have a set date to where we're able to come up with all this stuff.
Yeah, that's something that we had to like pre-plan and know what's going to be talked about so that we can so we can censor it because we're not censored
No.
at all. It's just to say,
Do a little
okay,
bit of
let's
research
get
on
all
it.
of our facts together. Like each of us have our own cartoon and say, okay,
Yeah.
you're talking about this cartoon and you tell the facts about this cartoon.
Yeah.
So
Then
I got a
definitely do
question. Does
research on.
anybody remember? It's, I guess you could call it a cartoon, I reckon, but it's the name of it's Dinosaurs. It's
My kid is-
the
my
one
kid-
with the baby. It's
yep.
the one with the
Not the mama,
It says
not the
not the
mama.
mama.
Not the mama.
That-
not the mama, not the mama.
Yes.
Remy's watching that right now. He loves that show.
Good old ABC TV.
Yes, sir.
Before Disney.
All right. So about that show, what do you bring into attention? You just bringing it up.
He was talking about going back to old cartoons like that, and it was one that come to mind.
No, I'm
You know,
talking about
it's
some.
It's one with
I'm talking about some ones with some bad shit in it.
I mean that one did have a lot of adult themes to where when you're a kid you didn't think about it, and then growing up you saw a lot of stuff and you're like, that now makes sense, like how they did it. But yeah, what BB's getting into is like innuendos to where you did not notice it at all, and it was intended for an adult audience. The only one with dinosaurs as I can think of was like the very ending of it.
And
Um,
I'm gonna plug it real quick.
yeah,
there-
I'm trying not to give that away. I'm just saying the ending.
I'm gonna plug it real quick. There's an episode of Two Drunks in a Bottle here recently that we did that kind of hit on Nickelodeon quite a bit.
Yeah,
When Nickelodeon was going through their shit with the Nick After Dark or
no.
Quiet on Set.
Yeah.
Doing the Quiet on Set to where shit was going on in the background. We did an episode talking just about that and realizing, like, growing up, how many things we saw in the mid 90s, early 2000s, what we saw on Nickelodeon that was like, whoa,
Wow.
that's really bad.
Yeah.
And like you're talking producers and shit that are pretty much borderline child predators, up to they had fucking people working for them that were legitimate child predators. And it was bad that even cartoons are were at that point too, to where like they made things out that like it's okay for this to happen, and it's just it blows my mind that it's okay to be bad to a child. Like actually being a father and having a child like brings a whole new perspective to things that it's like I will kill a motherfucker over my kid. Like you will fucking not be on this earth anymore. I can guarantee you. I will drag you to fucking hell with me. I had the ticket to fucking hell in my goddamn wallet. Let's fucking go.
I've got a 9mm in my house that knows no prejudice.
But I can guarantee you when we get to hell,
It knows
I'm
prejudice
fucking-
when a motherfucker
I
tries to
can
bust in and fuck
I
with some
can
shit.
guarantee you that when I get to, I can
you
guarantee
to fucking know that motherfucker. That
I can
happened.
guarantee you
Fuck
that
with
when
my
I
kids and find out.
I can guarantee you that when I commit that sin, thou shalt not
Or
fucking
YouTube.
kill. I will fucking take over hell when I get there, and I will make your life a living hell after I fucking already killed your ass. Like that's a whole fucking thing. Anyways, Steve, you or Hunter, you did
Yeah.
you did
Yeah,
yours.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Steve, what you got?
My first one would have been All in the Family, but they kind of remade that one already with Married with Children.
Ooh, that would have been a good one.
That's borderline if they remade that.
Which one?
In,
All the
in a
family?
way,
Yeah, I would, dude. All in the fucking Family. That dude had no fucking filter. That show could not pass. Right? Does it even air on TV land anymore?
no.
No.
You know, I did hear that Married with Children, they're actually coming out with a new one now. It's like
They-
an animated series.
No.
I heard that, yes. I've seen footage of them doing animated on it. I don't know how it's going to be,
You're
but...
such a fuck. That's
But
there's no way.
okay, so
Oh, okay.
hold on.
Okay.
So Steve, you're not doing All in the Family.
No. The one I would
Oh.
love for them to redo is Sanford and Son.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Oh,
I'll be down with that.
okay. That's.
I
That's
don't
a good
know.
one.
I don't know if that
Interesting.
can fucking
Okay.
pass right now.
I don't think so.
It would.
not.
It would. It would.
Well,
Yeah.
How many viewers do
It
I have?
would.
I have no viewers right now. The only, which I don't give a fuck anyways, the only reason that would pass Sanford and Son the way if it was rebooted was because of race. 100% because of race. Because it's okay. Like, you can fucking make fun of whoever the fuck you want to. And it's just okay. There's no words. Like I'm not prejudiced. I'm not racist at all. But I don't even know how to fucking describe it. To me, Sanford and Sons. I don't know. It's almost like remaking the fucking Jeffersons.
A good one to remake too, but that's kind of
Moving
borderline
on up. Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah, because the Jeffersons is a spinoff of All in the Family.
I can
So
see
that kind
that.
of makes it really hard too.
One of my favorites, and I guess I should have looked up dates because it did fall within it. Now that I think about it, would have been Mama's Family. Would have been that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like that was one of my favorites. But that was edgy TV. It wouldn't pass right now. You couldn't do it. It couldn't have been remade. It would be okay. They remade it. Tyler Perry remade it with Medea. That's what happened. Tyler Perry redid Mama's Family with Medea. You can't deny that. So why would you redo all in the fam or Sanford and Son?
Because I actually, growing up as a kid, enjoyed Sanford and Son and Red Fox and the rest of the cast. It was to me just part of my childhood. I'd like to see it over again.
I'm back.
It,
Sorry. Okay, I'm leaving. Really? You come to put those two comments South Coast Days? You about a motherfucker.
You about a motherfucker.
yeah, I mean, just part of my childhood. I mean, y'all mentioned like Gilligan's Island and everything. It's like, that's like corny slapstick and everything else. That's kind of what Sanford and Son really is, kind of to us. Just well, I grew up at a completely different time than the rest of the world, where
I mean, you grew up when cavemen found
Stone Age.
fire, and you were like,
Figured out
ooh,
how to make a
you were like,
No.
ooh, fire. And your
Yeah,
first
no.
your first TV was you put some stones in a square and you watched the dinosaurs graze on grass. And you
No,
consider that Nat Geo Wild.
No, my first great grandfather invented the wheel. No.
Oh, I thought you created the stone wheel.
No.
That
I
had
created
to-
the first wooden wheel. I
Well-
couldn't afford stone.
Well, didn't you create the Flintstone car? Wasn't the Flintstones based off of you? You were Fred, right? Fred, Steve. That's a generic white man name.
I almost, man. I kind of got the belly for Fred.
If you want to go back in the day, there's only two things that would interrupt TV for you as a kid. Because you only had 3 channels. And only one of 2 things was going to be on those 3 channels. You was either one going to get Flipper.
Do I need to show that on live stream, Hunter? All right, I'll wait till after this.
Yeah, so just so everybody knows, like that trailer I just put on our chat is a Married with Children's reboot for the anime.
You know, I forgot that we have that option on these. We did it last time. We showed a lot of
Mhm. We
different
went through
things.
pictures of Walmart, I think is what it was. People at Walmart.
That's happened a few times.
Yeah.
This
You know what?
stream
That
is
reminds me.
great. All right, Tony
Don't
the
let me
fucking
forget.
tiger.
Flipper's on
We
one
have
channel.
we
What's
have
on the other 2 channels there?
videos we have to watch tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're coming down. You're coming from Oklahoma. Are you on your way right now here? Because we're watching it on 65.
No.
Or better yet, Polly, if you make your way here right now and get here in like the next 30 minutes, I will pull the projector out. Hunter will tell you. I will do it. I'll pull the projector out. Me and Hunter will pull the projector out and put the 100-inch screen up.
Nice. But no,
He said
I can't
nice.
do that.
And
That would
it'd be in 1080p. Hunter can tell you, me and Hunter sat out there until the fucking sun come up a couple weeks ago,
Shoot. Yeah.
watching just fucking stand up. All right, we got to keep moving. Matt, what's your topic? Sorry, Steve, if you didn't get to finish. Polly ruined it.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Woo! And I get to go first.
I
Oh,
don't want
and
those
I
seconds,
fucking
though.
get to go first. That is what I'm fucking talking about. All right, horror movie. What are we talking, Matt? You want slasher? You want paranormal? You want what do you want? Hunter's
Let's
looking
go
up at me like
gore.
No, I know
gore,
exactly what movie I want to find.
gore. He wants gore. All right, if you
Oh, I
go
have one for
if
gore.
you go straight up fucking gore, like just nasty, it would have to be 31 or fuck 31 is what the movie is. It's a Rob Zombie movie. These guys are going through they wanted to be scared, so they decided they were going to go through a horror house, and they get kidnapped, which they didn't really get kidnapped, but they're going through this haunted house, and it's in fucking stages, and they get killed brutally, like super brutally. Rob Zombie is a fucking master of horror, and people do not give Rob Zombie enough credit at all. Now, Matt, you ask about some fucking horror. Me and Hunter have watched some like trailers to some Australian horror movies that would be great if they would fucking dub it right. So I can't get past like the fucking language barrier. It's
I'm
bad.
Sorry, the language barrier between Australia and America.
It's bad. It's bad. It like the accents are super strong, and it's hard to fucking watch the movie.
It depends.
But they make
it depends on the show.
Australia is known for some fucking bangers when it comes to fucking horror movies. But mine would definitely be 31. Watch 31, Rob Zombie flick. Go, Polly.
I'm gonna go with the Saw series.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm
When you
I
say
just
gore,
started
that's gore.
rewatching all
That
of them
is
again.
fucking gore. I know what you're
I
going
did-
with, Hunter. I didn't take it because I knew
I
what
just
you were going
I
with.
just started rewatching.
I hope
couple
it's
of
what I think you're going with. If you don't, I'm gonna fucking be mad.
I know mine's good. Mine fits in this category.
All right, Josh. Horror movie. Gore. Nastiest horror movie you've ever watched.
So we got a couple. I got a couple I could go with here. If I want to go with the most gory, we could go with, I don't know if any are the Collector or the Collection. If you want to go with gory, bloody, straight up, just
Both
murder
those are
everybody
good.
you see.
Yeah,
That would have to be in my top 3.
That fucker coming
Yeah.
off of them fucking fish hooks in the basement.
Or
Yes.
or if you
The trap,
really want to
bear
go
trap, you
old
got me.
school with it, the old school Steven Spielberg It movies. But the Collector would be more gory. If you're going on the
Yeah.
gory side of things,
Fucking Stephen King
The-
and his made-for-TV movies.
yeah, the
It-
Collector or
it-
the Collection would
you
have
real-
to be the more gory side of it.
You realize
Yeah.
it was, and Steve probably knows this, but I'm just that horror buff that, like, yeah. You realize it was a made-for-TV, like it was supposed to break up into series, into episodes.
Yeah.
Same thing with which is one of my favorites, but I could fall asleep to it all day long. Is Storm of the Century. That was made for TV, and it was a TV series, and they combined it all into one movie, which is like a fucking 5-hour movie.
Or if you don't know the Collector or the Collection and you want to go with gore, you could also go with the Wrong Turn movies.
Ooh. Okay.
I didn't
yeah.
even think about those, but yes,
That's a good one.
All right, what you got, Hunter? You better go
I'm
with what
good.
I'm thinking.
So something that was introduced to me and BB not too long ago was the Terrifier.
Fuck yes.
So I mean, these two movies, when we first heard about it, I think they were coming out with the second one. I don't think they had made it just yet, so we watched the first one.
Tyler went to Tyler, my little sister told us about the first one. It was like
Yeah.
y'all should watch it, and then I think
I
it,
want to say the second
is
one
it
was
hung
in
up.
work.
Where's it hung up at, Hunter? Is it hung up in the podcast room? I'll show them what art looks like.
Yeah,
Speaking of Terrifier,
I think it is. So
bedroom.
I know the Terrifier, like at the time when we watched it, I want to say they were in works with the second one at least. I don't think it came out yet. I know it didn't come out, but I want to say it was in the works. And then she was like, "You gotta watch the first one. This was really good." And me and him being movie buffs and stuff, especially with scary films and horror films, we watched it and it was brutal. Like you had somebody upside down, chainsawed from the split of the legs all the way down to their head. and it was like, damn, they went there, they did that. Yeah, that right there. That's Art the Clown.
So that's Art, and that is the director of all of the movies.
Yeah.
And that is a signed picture. To Bronson Stay Terrified, and then has signatures of the person that played actually it's two. You can't have fun without art. And both of them signed it. The director signed one side and Art signed the other side.
But yeah, that show, when we watched it, we didn't really expect a whole lot because it was a new age horror film.
And the dude that plays Art is fucking creepy looking too, like without the makeup.
It's one of those things like to us, like new age horror films, it's hard to find a good one because a lot of it either repeats or it's just not as good. Like the gory scenes, like they're not as good, you know. But with this one, like it was like, damn. Okay, like they went there, they did this, they showed that.
The first one was a fucking low budget.
I mean, even with the first one,
it was fucking brutal.
The first one was the one I just described, where they had the person upside down and they chainsawed them. I mean, you can't get more brutal
Hunter,
than
you
that.
can just fucking say it. They chainsawed the girl from her vagina all the way to her fucking skull.
Yep.
And he cut her in fucking half.
I'm pretty sure he only got halfway down.
No, he went all the way.
Yeah, no, he split her. He split her.
Yeah. I mean, that right there, I mean, you don't really see that.
I feel like you took Matt's. Steve, what you got?
It has actually been banned. And it's the Faces of Death series.
Face of the Death.
Yep.
I'm curious.
Basically, there was like 4 movies that were created, and basically it was literally people, actual people actually dying, and it's actually 4 full-length movies, and it's all in theaters. Yeah, some pretty gruesome shit.
You saw them in theaters, or you went to festivals?
No, saw them in the theater. We had one theater in my hometown that would every Halloween run kind of a it was the double feature, like a double feature. They'd have like 1 and 2 playing in one theater, then 3 and 4 playing in the other. And yeah, some very disturbing stuff. But being ex-LEO, I've seen worse on the street.
Polly, what you got? Sorry, guys. Try to hurry it along. We're an hour and a half.
I already said mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you and saw. Sorry, Polly, you turned off your camera, so you went back in line. Matt, what you got?
Mine's already been taken. Mine was the Terrifier.
Told you.
But
that was good.
The second one was just as fucking gory, though.
Second one is 10 times worse.
Yeah.
I'm curious where they're going with the third one.
Oh, the third one's gonna be cool.
I imagine they're not gonna do it.
Aren't they going Christmas theme on the third one?
Yep, they're doing Christmas.
Yeah. I was just about to say, like, I think they're going a different direction. I think that's what it was.
What? Okay, so the guy that plays Art, isn't he Australian?
I think so.
Yeah. I think we looked that up. I mean, they picked the perfect person for that.
No, he's American.
He is American.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I read somewhere he was Australian.
I know we looked it up at one point to see who he really was. Yeah.
I think those movies debut in Australia. Like, they get into festivals easier in Australia than they do here. Because of the gore and shit. Y'all make some fucking fucked up movies.
Yep. You guys seen Talk to Me?
Yes.
I made him
That
watch it. I was
was-
like, I've seen this. I was like, I want to watch it.
Yeah, that was
Made him watch it.
that was the one where the dude at the very beginning, like committed. He pretty much committed suicide, and his brother was like trying to get him out of the bathroom or wherever he was.
They have the hand. And they got to hold the hand. And
Oh,
they talk
that talk
one.
to me. That
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that is the one I'm thinking of. The brother was in the fucking bathroom. Yeah, that was a fucked up. That movie fucking had me fucking paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
The best part about that movie, the first 30 seconds, it had the C word.
Cunt,
What's the name of it?
cunt. Yeah, cause all that's like y'all's favorite fucking word over there. That's like, what's up, cunt?
Pretty
Fuck,
much.
like y'all are bros. Like, what up, cunt?
But another good movie. It's not really gore. It's horror.
You know how to do that. You know how to do that in America and get away with it, right?
Yeah, just Australian accent.
No, you say Tanook. It's cunt spelled backwards. I learned that from Australian Special Forces.
Australian Special Forces. Why'd everybody cut off their fucking cameras? What's going on with that shit? We get down to it's just me left, and everybody's like, all right, we're waiting on you. Matt, you got anything else, or are you done?
Nah, pretty much. The Terrified too.
You know what? Josh is new to this, and I've got something that I want to bring up at the very, very end. So my topic is going to be the last topic, which is normally the end of this anyways. I'm just going to make it my topic this time. What is your favorite, most current video game and why? And I'm going to do it in the direction that I see here without your cameras on. And that's going to be Decoy NDA.
I'm back playing a little bit of Planet Coaster. And one of the reasons why is because there's been a lot of rumors that they're getting ready to release Planet Coaster 2. And just trying to get back into the swing of it again.
All right, Polly. Most current favorite video game and why?
Deadliest Catch. And just because that's what we've been playing the last couple nights.
Even though you
But
fucking
almost
suck
it.
at it.
And you almost rage quit.
I'm better than you at it.
Did he really just fucking say that? Steve, you were there last night.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He just about rage quit on
But
it.
he just said he was better than me at it.
I am.
Yeah, I'm on season 2 and have a full crew, and my ship's almost fully upgraded. And where are you at again?
No, fuck you.
Yeah, okay. As long as it's on a fucking podcast that you do suck. All right, Josh,
Hey, Polly,
what you
Polly,
got?
where's your bucket? Where's your bucket at, Polly?
Yeah, where's your bucket, Polly? Drop.
Crickets.
Josh, what you got, bud? What's your most current favorite video game and why?
If I had to choose my favorite current video game, it would have to be Farming Sim, and that's just because I grew up on a farm. I
Which
live it.
one?
The new one.
22.
22. Farming Simulator 22. And the reason I say that is because I grew up on a farm. I've lived on a farm most of my life, and it brings back memories that I wouldn't get most other ways other than playing that game. And some of the equipment on FS22 we actually have on the farm, so I, take it to heart.
So Matt, I absolutely cannot peg what game you're gonna choose here because I only ever see you Devin for our server, and I never see you playing anything else. What is your most current favorite video game and why?
Probably. I haven't played any games aside from GTA for like a year, but I used to play Ark a lot.
Ah,
That's a good one.
yeah, that is a good one.
So I would say
Yeah.
Ark.
Ark's good.
Yeah, we used to play that a lot.
Yeah, then we switched over to 7 Days to Die, and then we switched over to Sons of the Forest, and
I mean,
we
we
kept.
switched over a lot of games, but I mean,
Well,
I
I'm
do
just,
remember
I'm
playing
just
Ark
saying
a
we
lot.
we kept those same. I'm just naming games that we kept the same premise as Ark.
Yeah. Maybe do you remember when we were parents of a dinosaur? Little
It,
baby
it is
dinosaur?
so hard to raise a fucking baby on Ark. You
It
just
is.
don't realize how hard it is to raise a baby on Ark until you raise a baby. And then do you know how hard it is to watch that baby die? Because you just can't feed it. Because you eat so fucking much. And you're like, I can't fucking feed you. I only have so many huckleberries.
You went a different route. I was gonna say, you know how easy it is for that baby to die? It didn't last very long.
I pretty much just said that. I said, you know how hard it is to keep the baby alive, and you just went out how easy it is for the
That's-
baby to die.
That's all I had in my head. That was how easy it was to die. And you said that, I was like, yeah.
Like it took so long to fucking get it to hatch, and then it dies so quickly.
I know. It was so upsetting. I think that's when we stopped playing Ark.
What were the names? Do you remember the names? It was Dick.
I think mine was asshole.
All right, so it was asshole and bitch. I named the female bitch.
What
And he had
Maybe-
asshole,
maybe
and then the
Dick
baby.
might have been the kid.
Well, yeah, that sounds
Might
about
have
right.
been. Yeah, we lost everybody.
Hunter missed the birth of his child. That was the greatest fucking night. He was like, "I'm on my way back." I was like,
I was 10 seconds.
I was like, "The baby's about to be born," and he was like, "I'm 10 seconds. Keep it there. Don't let it be born." I was like, "It's a girl."
Right as I walked in, that's all I heard. She's like, "You missed it." I was like, "Fuck."
That was fucking great. Hunter, what is your most current favorite video game and why?
So I've talked about Lethal Company and stuff like that with modding and all that mess.
This motherfucker is
So-
about to take what I think he's about to take.
So this is a good thing about me going before BB, But so like everybody knows, like I've been doing a lot of like modding with Lethal Company, and everybody enjoys it and stuff, especially with new mods coming out that we test out. But me and BB, we did try a new one. I will include BB because BB, was there. But it was Sketchy's Contract. It was a game that we mentioned beforehand that was almost like a copy of Lethal Company.
Needs no mods at all.
And
It's fucking hard.
It's literally what we would have thought Lethal Company should have been. It's literally an HD upscale. The menu for it to interact with your friends, like as far as like joining in, they made it 10 times easier. And they're constantly updating maps. I remember when I first heard of Sketchy's Contract, it was like 1 or 2 maps, maybe. But now they have updated maps. There's a lot of them now. But pretty much Sketchy Contract is just Lethal Company, just updated to a HD quality. And from what I've played, because I only played like one good session, and I'll say good session because we played it for a couple, a good minute. But I mean, it's definitely an upgraded Lethal Company. I mean, and like BB said, it's nothing where you need mods. It's almost a standalone game, and they're constantly adding new updates because it is a early access game. So I mean, it's something that's in development still. But I mean, as right now, I mean, it's definitely on the way. It's nothing bad to say about it. It's like I said, it's too early to be able to say anything bad, but I mean, it's definitely on its way to where this game could be a potentially a better Lethal Company. I'm not sure if any of y'all played it yet or heard about it, but Catch Contract is something to look into, and it's only like $10 at most. I want to say $8.99, plus tax. I mean that definitely a game to check out. I think at this time BB has stepped away. I guess
recycle some
kind of
Bud
bring
Light.
conversation. Hey, I'm drinking Bud Light right now, but have y'all heard of Sketchy's Contract yet?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes.
told us about it. I think on the last podcast. I haven't checked it out or anything.
That's definitely something to look into. That might be added to our list of games that we play.
Definitely going to be added to the list. Because a thing about Sketchy, Lethal, you can only have 4. Sketchy,
Ooh,
right
yes.
off the bat, you could have 8. Which is perfect size for us. Because we always have 5. I don't know how we always have 5, but we always have 5 people. And I hate to leave somebody
most,
out.
yeah.
Absolutely hate to leave somebody out. My most current favorite video game, and why, would have to be Content Warning.
Yes.
So, playing Content Warning, it's still a similar premise as Sketchy's Content, or Sketchy's Contract, and Lethal, but instead you're holding a video camera and you're trying to get the most views. We almost hit our fucking views. I do not recommend letting Polly hold that gosh damn camera.
No.
Never
Agreed.
let Polly fucking hold
Never.
the camera. We literally had 600 views left to get.
Go.
I take responsibility.
And
That was my fault.
It
I let
was
him do it.
It was the slowest I've ever seen views go up, and all of us are sitting there like, okay, we got 18, 19. Eventually,
We needed
this-
what, 600, I think?
600.
And it
We're like,
stopped
eventually,
at
the
36.
it stopped at 40 on the dot,
Yeah, it was like 39 was the last thing I saw, and I think we hit 40.
and it was like, are you fucking? All of us are just waiting for it to start rolling.
I remember we had a conversation. We were like, we
Don't-
only need 600 views. We got this.
I had been saying that entire fucking. Y'all can go back and watch. I think I live streamed it. I'm pretty sure I live streamed it. Do not let fucking Polly hold the camera. That's the
Yeah.
moral of this story, is that Polly's bad luck and you don't let him hold the camera.
That was my fault. I will say this. I said, let's let Paulie do it because he hadn't had a chance with the camera yet. That was on me.
So that was my most favorite video game, and
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
the next thing I'm about to do, I'm doing 2 things. I'm going to do my first one first, and then I'm going to ask all of you for look up a meme that you find funny and post it in this chat, and I'll pull it up on the live stream. Find you a meme that you just absolutely love and post it, and I'll pull it up and show
But-
everybody your favorite meme.
Is there any like a category or anything, or
No,
just any
whatever,
meme?
just whatever you want. Pull up a meme, send it in the chat, and I'll pull all of them up, and we'll all laugh and have fun. But what I'm about to bring up is me and Hunter have been given the opportunity on Two Drunks in a Bottle.
What?
Another one of our podcasts that just includes me and Hunter is we were given the opportunity to be able to sit at a table ringside tomorrow for a company, or I guess sponsor. I don't know how really you would say it. SEFC, Shotgun Entertainment Fighting Championship. look at them. I'm going to post a link to it. Me and Hunter will be ringside tomorrow. We are able to bring all of our podcast equipment. We're going to set the camera up, and we are going to commentate every single fight. It's going to be amazing. This is a big opportunity for Two Drunks in a Bottle. Yours truly still will be drinking during that event. I'm pretty sure alcohol is going to be sold during it. I'm plugging them right now. Give a shout out to SEFC. I'm giving a shout out to Danny Shell, the promoter. I'm giving a shout out to David Hype Man Haddon. That's the announcer. All of you guys, thank you for the opportunity that you're giving us. I am going to post links to y'all's Facebooks. Going to post a link to, if you want to buy the pay-per-view and you just want to watch it, probably better camera angle that we're going to get tomorrow, go ahead. But we will be streaming it tomorrow live on Two Drunks in a Bottle. So that's what I got. How many of you guys have posted a meme thus far?
I posted one.
I got one up there.
All right.
Oh, I just posted mine in the chat of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking
figured
for.
Oh, I might have posted mine in the wrong area.
Jesus. What?
Jesus Christ. Because that's how he says it's fucking... That's how he says it.
Yeah.
Fucking hey.
Alright. I'm done.
All right, who's next?
That's the one you quit on, Polly? Really? It's like I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, look in the general, above the general VC, and you'll see the one that Josh and I put.
Come on. All right, here's Decoy and DAs. You shouldn't eat meat. Don't worry, it's plant-based. That's awesome. Which plant? The meat processing plant. And here's Josh. I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat. Oh man.
Damn.
Hunter posted in the correct channel.
We're doing the regular chat, right?
You do it in the general VC chat.
Yeah, okay.
All
Yeah.
right, and here's Hunter's.
Oh, no,
Amanda
that's Matt.
Lynn.
That's Matt. That's
Whoa,
Matt.
oh, that's
I was
Matt.
gonna say, I haven't posted anything.
Hi, I'm Amanda Lynn. Whoa, me too.
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Wow. That's funny.
All right, Hunter, we're waiting on you, and then I'll give mine.
I got you. All right, mine should be coming through.
All right, Hunter has me giving my friend some mental health advice when I should be in a insane asylum myself. All right,
I feel like that's definitely our friends.
here's mine. When the client wants to combine options 1 and 2, shorts.
Yeah.
So we got a shark. We got a short. That's what you get.
All right, all right, guys. I think I might have found the new ending to our podcast. Till next.
We can always end it with the people at Walmart find the best picture.
Oh,
There we go
man,
again.
those are fucking awesome. I love doing the people at Walmart. All right,
It's gonna be
guys.
another podcast all by itself.
We've done it.
I'm talking
All
about a podcast by itself.
right, guys. Till next time. I'm the Delta BB.
Decoy NDA.
Polly.
Matt.
Tell us Leprechaun.
We got Josh over there. Don't know if he's broken or not. You guys have been great. Thank you for watching the